Well, good morning. Today is Thursday, June the 22nd. Yes, this month is wrapping up quickly. We've had a lot of interesting things. Powell testified yesterday, and he's going to testify again today. So we need to keep that. We'll look at our calendar to see. The time is probably about the same time as it was yesterday. Market got excited after whatever he said was said, did its thing. It was dropping earlier. People thought they were going to be in puts. It changed direction, of course, to run us retail traders out of the market, run up, grab hold, knock out them people who had puts. People jump in calls thinking it's going to the moon, and then it hits a stop and comes back down again. So, this is the up, down, just to shake out the people who are shakeoutable, which a lot of times is retail traders, because we're not getting caught. We're not attuned to all the manipulations, and the market manipulators are moving things around, and the technicals work and don't work, especially if you're trading short term. And there seems to have been now a huge addition of short-term traders with the zero DTEs. We got a lot of people who are trading zero DTE options, who are trading for the day versus trading the longer term and being in longer term options. So they'll do stuff like this up and down to shake. Hey, shake out the traders. Shake out the traders. Yeah, they shake the traders out who they don't want. Us rank amateurs, they call us, but that's not what we are. So that was yesterday. Let me share my screen and we can move forward with what is coming on tap for today. I thank y'all for holding it down. Thank you, Jamie, for always assuming the con and keeping things going so we don't have to shut it down. We don't have to shut it down when I'm not available, but we can keep on rocking, don't stop. I had another song, but I'm gonna fight the urge to sing another lyric. Okay. Okay, so today it says stock futures fall ahead of more Powell after the BOE hike. Bank of Europe, maybe? Stock futures dropped ahead of Fed Chair Jerome Powell's second day before lawmakers as global central bank rate hikes put the spotlight on how hawkish U.S. policymakers could be. Powell on inflation, Bitcoin gains, Amazon Prime Day. Listen, Mara is moving on. Mara's moving on. That did I put the video in the chat from Larry Jones? He talked about why he was, I don't know if I put it there because he started talking about some other stuff about why he was buying. He buys $30 a day of Mara and Riot, and he continues dollar cost averaging in more Bitcoin. He's been talking Bitcoin, Ethereum. He's in the little crew with Larry Jones. Is a black guy. Larry Jones, Stock Mo. If you've watched Stock Mo, the one who's got the cat walking around, he's a white guy. And then there's a young guy. I want to say his name is like Keon or something like that. The three of them, I think, are like kind of in a little crew. You'll hear them saying a lot of the same things, not in the same way because they're three different people, but you'll hear their messaging kind of be the same as they're moo pushers. I think y'all were talking about Mumu in the chat in the call yesterday, wasn't it? Or day before yesterday. Mumu was another broker type that's offering stuff for you to get on with them, because the broker knows if you listen, you ride with us, we can get you on the fees and all the other stuff. We put your money in your holdings. And so Mumu's offering, and they are Mumu pushers. Why skeptical investors are shrugging off Powell's hawkishness. I guess hawkish with that in context must mean going up. Why skeptical investors are shrugging off his hawkishness. Atlanta Fed's Bostic hold rates steady. Didn't know Bostic was a black guy. Maybe we're related. We might be related. My dad took us past a place in Florence where they used to farm this land. Of course, my maiden name is Bostic, but mine has a K on it. And I said, well, was this? My stepmom asked, was it their land? And my dad said, no, it belonged to Charles Bostic, who was the owner. I was going to use a word that, he was the owner of the people and the land. He was an owner. So my mom said that she put a K on our last name, but my dad's last name only had a C before that. I found that to be interesting. I won't say it wasn't true, but I just found it interesting. So sometimes when I see people with just a C, I don't know if they're could be related people and we just adjusted our last name. But I don't think my mom did that because my aunts and uncles who are, my dad's people, they all have K's too. My mama didn't change the K for everybody. So all of us have a K. But it was weird to be in a city where people had a last name like me and I didn't know them. Everywhere I go, I don't really know people who have a last name Bostic. But there are people in this city who were related to us. Well, somewhat related and had a last name like mine. Amazon reported interested in a bid for UK's Ocado. Ocado must be a Amazon type. Amazon may surpass Walmart as the largest US retailer. I didn't know they hadn't passed them. JP Morgan analyst Kevin Hart eyes the next $100 million investment. Time to move Tesla stock to the sidelines, according to Barclays. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know if I'd do that. Don't know if I'd move them off to the sidelines. Okay, well, I missed y'all. Missed the call. Yesterday, I wasn't able to get on the call because at the time y'all were having it, we were having breakfast. Holiday Inn Express is a go-to. I did not know they had come up like they did. Y'all saw my video about the pancake machine, the 1-minute pancake machine. It does all the work for you. You just push the button and it does all the work to spit out 2 pancakes. I was intrigued. I watched it and took videos and bent over and looked at the process. The engineer in me kicked in hard. I was like, because I don't get excited about a lot of stuff, but I saw the little, maybe because I like pancakes, but I was like, what? This is phenomenal because you could have pancakes on demand. All of the, everything it's a self-contained machine. If you look in the Telegram, you'll be able to see the little short TikTok video that I did yesterday. But you push the button, the dollop of pancake falls to the conveyor belt, and then it goes, really, really slow, almost like could be like a pizza oven, but it was, for pancakes. And it rides on the belt, and then the top, it goes into the top. So then it's getting cooked on both sides as it goes through the little conveyor belt ride. And then after a certain distance, the next one dollops out, and then it just goes. And on the back side of this, I don't call it even a contraption because a contraption sounds like it's just contrived. On the back side of this piece of equipment, this kitchen utensil, it falls off, but you're like, what? Perfect size pancakes every time. Cooked to perfection. It's like, wow. So I was intrigued by the piece of equipment. I was like, who knew? Yeah, like AI. Who knew they had this? Who knew they had this? Wow. So yeah, that was Holiday Inn Express. I was so shocked. I guess I get to get out more and upgrade my life a bit more. They had Dove soap in you know how when you go to the hotel, they usually have those little flat bar of no name soap. This hotel had the Holiday Inn Express had little bitty Dove, the name brand. It's still in the box. Had Dove and all of the things like the lotion, the shampoo, the shower, body wash or whatever. All that was Dove. Well, at least within the Dove bottle. So I'm assuming they backfilled with Dove and not just put something else in the inside. But I was like, whoa, they had a Keurig with real pods. I'm used to going to a place where they got the little aluminum foil bag of coffee that you would dare not even try to drink because it's like that's gonna be the nastiest. So I was like, I need to live on this level more often. A little. Anybody else been to Holiday Inn Express? They had dispensers in the bathroom in Mexico too. Yeah. Anybody else been to Holiday Inn Express and stayed the night? The bed was uber comfortable. I knew that was going to be the case, but all the other stuff I wasn't ready for.
I'm not sure if I've been there, but a lot of hotels now have shampoo, conditioner dispensers in the shower and soap dispensers near the sink.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
curt-
yeah.
and K-cup machines.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, wow, Holiday Inn Express, go for it. Go for it. And Dove, a name brand. Not that Dove is super expensive, but if you're looking at every room in this hotel, that could add up real quick. So I was like, yeah. So it says stock future slide for a fourth day as market rally stalls, which Lashman kind of mentioned that basically we weren't going to be able to go too much higher because we're unstable and we're way outside of the zone where we should be. Powell expects more Fed rate hikes as inflation fight has a long way to go. Yeah. Kramer says, don't be greedy. It's okay to take something off the table after a big run. Duh. Olive Garden parent earnings beat estimates. Isn't Olive Garden's parent Darden? I think it's Darden, right? Darden is Olive Garden, Red Lobster.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, okay. I got. They had earnings yesterday, did they? Or before market today? Let's look. Pre-market for us is all red. Dow futures is down 0.2%, S&P futures down 0.15%, NASDAQ futures down 0.21%, oil is down 1.83%, and the US 10-year bonds is barely green. Barely green. Europe, all red over there. European stocks are lower. Bank of England shocks with a larger hike. Ocado shares pop 42%, probably with the Amazon interest. Their shares popped up. That, oh, they interested, they want us. Back then you didn't want me. Now y'all own me. The ASX 200 is down 1.63. This is Asia. Nikkei down 0.92. Kospi is up 0.43. Hang Seng is down 1.98. And Shanghai is down 1.31. Asia markets are mixed, even as Fed forecasts more rate hikes to deal with the inflation. Okay, that's what's going on over there. Calendar for today, it is Thursday. It is Thursday. FOMC member Waller spoke at 4 this morning. At 8:30, we got unemployment claims, which has just come out. Looks like it's flat with what it was previously. It was forecasted to be lower, but it looks like it's holding steady with what it was last week. Do we do it every week or every month? Every week. Unemployment claims is weekly. So it's the same as it was last week. Current account, this didn't do well. It's a yellow folder. I'm not even sure what current account even is. The difference in value between imported and exported goods, services, income flows, and unilateral transfers during the previous quarter. It's directly linked to currency demand. A rising surplus indicates that foreigners are buying more of the domestic currency to execute transactions in the country. That's interesting. So it's down, which means they're not buying as much. We'll go with that. At 9:55, we've got FOMC member Bowman speaking, yellow folder. 10 o'clock, Powell is testifying this morning. Yesterday, he testified at 10 o'clock. So this is a different board he's testifying in front of. Today, he's testifying in front of the Senate Banking Committee. Okay, yesterday, he testified in front of somebody different. Existing home sales at 10 o'clock, CB leading index month over month. 10:30, we've got natural gas storage, 11 o'clock, crude oil inventories. So we got some red and orange first thing this morning, 10 o'clock-ish. So make sure that you give that some space and that you trade what you see. Again, we trade what we see, not what we want to see. Today for the investing.com, see if anything else pops here. Mester speaking at 10 also. This wasn't mentioned on the other page. Existing home sales is at 10 o'clock, which we mentioned that. Natural gas, crude oil, 11 o'clock, all oil related things. Bill auctions are happening at 11:30. 5-year tips auction, 1 o'clock. Fed's balance sheet at 4:30. So then there's some stuff that's happening after the market closes. All right. That's what we got going there. Didn't mean to go there. Here we go. Let's look to see what SPX has been doing this week. See, we've got 3 red days. I'm sure the day didn't look like this the whole time it was, through the day. But we've got some gaps now between here where it's gap down. So it gap down from from Tuesday to Wednesday, from Wednesday to, no, that's not Tuesday. This is Friday to Tuesday and Tuesday to Wednesday, because we haven't opened today yet, which is Thursday. So there's gaps above us, and there's a gap down here below that I identified. This gap here is between 41.30, 43.38. Sorry, 43.41 maybe. No, 43.38 and 43.52. There's a gap, a daily gap that is below. Will provide some support for it. If we get there, it looks like we closed yesterday at 43.67. Or maybe 43.65. It says here 43.65.68. Did anybody do Power Hour or had SPX for the day yesterday? Who did? Anybody? I think I heard Saida or somebody talking about a PDT hack. Stefan, maybe?
No, I had a plus or minus 30 trade that picked up. I think it was a call credit spread.
That worked out. Yeah.
Yes, $25.
$25. There we go. Jamie, what were you getting ready to say?
I pretty much was in that Power Hour space by myself.
Yeah, I was commenting. I tried to say, is anybody trade? Nobody traded Power Hour, but my trade became nobody trades Power Hour. And you were like, I do. Yeah, it was quiet in the chat. There was little conversation. So I don't know why that is. I guess we had a few breaches last week, so now we've got people recovering. Is this for today, Jamie? Is that why you put that there? Or that's yesterday?
I was trying to figure out, like, did everybody get breached yesterday? Like, what the heck happened?
I did, yeah. Nobody was there.
Man, I was all by my lonesome. I'm like, how am I?
And I was looking at the chat.
I can't hold cyber hands with nobody that ain't here.
I can't hold cyber hands by myself. I was like, well, where is everybody?
And I needed it too, because
they were busy.
I was all good, and then it came down to almost hit that straight.
Yeah.
I missed it by some, like, quarters.
By the hair of your chinny chin chin.
Yeah.
So the numbers you just put into the chat, were those yesterday numbers?
Those are 44 minutes ago.
Oh, that's today. Oh, look at you helping out. Oh my goodness, you are the best.
Bless her heart, Jesus.
Yeah, bless my heart, Jesus. Okay, cool. Because I was getting ready to say these numbers held up for yesterday, but these are today's numbers. I thank you. I appreciate that. That means we just can read it. So yeah, this is what we're looking at. We've got a couple gaps above where we currently are, and we're sitting in a chair. Looks like that we've come right down into this chair. So that may provide some support to us. I'm thinking with Powell speaking, there may not be. Again, wouldn't speculate. You definitely want to trade what you see. Saida said I was out in the streets. Yeah, I was too. Saida, I was on my way home. We got back to town like at 2:30-ish. But I had to make it. I didn't come home, and it was raining when we got here. So I had a couple stops on the way home, and then I got home. It was, I guess, about 5 by the time I got home. So yep, I was looking at the chat in between times, and I was like, nobody's even talking. What's going on in our virtual power hour? We're not power houring. Cool. Always do what was working for you, but come into the chat and say, hey there. Hey there. Is Miss Barbara on the call? Miss Barbara, you here? Nope, Miss Barbara's not here. Marcia, good morning, everybody. Mr. Earl, Marcia, Miguel, good morning. Sandra, Saida, I said hey to you already, I think. And Jamie. I think Mr. Earl, did you trade yesterday? I think I saw you put something in the chat. Somebody put something in the chat after it was over. I thought somebody did. Okay.
No, I didn't trade yesterday.
That wasn't you. Okay. Got my peoples mixed up. Turn this off. Let me change shells and let's go see what Adam had to say 44 minutes ago. Jamie's got this prepped for us. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yesterday, I was looking for a rally to 43.90 in ESF, which was, well, this is SPX now, right, Jamie?
Sorry, I always do that.
No, it's no problem. I know what we're doing here. Once we put on numbers, we automatically know it's SPX, which was strong resistance, and we ran the exact there exactly and rejected hard. Bounces are being sold. Plan today, 43.53 is a tested support. Bounce spot here. SPX must recover. 43.64 to squeeze to 43.81. If 43.53 fails, then the next leg sees 43.42 and 43.32. I think these numbers are very close to numbers we've seen on Laxman's number list. Somehow I remember 43.55, that's sticking out in my head. But plan today, 43.53 support. Bounce, you can get up to 43.81. That may be your top number. If that fails, then you're going down to 43.32. So if you're looking at a bottom and a top, 43.81 may be top, 43.32 may be the bottom of a number. And we're right now we closed yesterday at 43.65. So right in the middle of that. But definitely wait to see what happens with Powell's talk before you know, if you can get in something today and it's a PDT hack by 10 o'clock, then maybe. But if not, just wait till he's finished. Don't put yourself in harm's way because these are called binary events. He's a red folder. He's a red folder for a reason. Okay, there's no reason for you to jump in front of trains just because we can't wait. The good thing is, you know, theta decay works in our favor. And when you got it, things are red and hot, that means the premium should be really nice. So you should be able to wait a little bit and still get good premiums, not have to rush into the market for any premiums. Miss Sandra, have you been doing XSP these last couple of days?
I think Tuesday I did XSP. Yesterday I did SPX.
And it went okay for you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Both days I profited.
Yes. Yay, Miss Sandra made money. Saida made money. Jamie made money. Miss Marcia, did you trade some yesterday or the day before?
Yesterday I did. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Yeah. Miguel. Oh, here we go. Good morning. Miguel in here with his iron condor for $80. Woo, 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 woo. There we go. Miss Marcia made some money. Yeah. Y'all got to put that money in the chat so I can put that money into my Facebook post.
I went to the movies.
You went to the movie. What'd you go see?
Mermaid.
Oh, The Little Mermaid. Was it good?
It was good.
Yeah. My son said it was more, I don't like musicals. He thought it was a lot of singing. I enjoyed Transformers. I'm not sure if y'all are Transformers fans, but Saida said we saw The Flash. Okay, the movie watcher. Going during the day, I'm sure is much less expensive. But Transformers was good too. I really liked it. Made me go back and watch some previous movies of the Transformers to go pick up some stuff.
Was The Flash good?
Saida?
Yes, I liked it. Don't listen to the critics.
All right, cool.
Okay.
If you can separate the actor from the movie's good.
Okay.
All right, awesome.
The actor wasn't good?
There's some controversy with that one. Some legal issues and all kinds of stuff. There's controversies with the studio. There's controversies with the producers. But if you just ignore all that, it was a good movie.
If you ignore all the stuff and just watch the movie,
Right.
it was a good movie.
Basically, they should have included Prince soundtrack for controversy on this whole situation.
Controversy.
Pretty much, yes.
Pretty much.
I don't know though. I think with Transformers, Michael Bay, and Michael Bay's still my dude, but it's like, okay, Michael Bay, we come on now. We need to do. My daughter, one part of the movie, I won't tell you what happened, but she's like, what? She says, what in the Iron Man? Anybody who's seen Transformers, you would probably know which part she said that on. But it was a good one. We have to go to the theater during the day. My husband and I, we usually don't go to the theater too often because we have a Fire Stick and we just wait for it to come to the Fire Stick. Somebody to post it. Okay, so we
go during the week or during the day. During the week is probably going to be the cheapest.
Yeah.
And your local theater may have what's called a $2 Tuesday.
Yeah, something like that.
Thereof.
Yeah.
And you go ahead and get your free popcorn or whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
And watch it in peace.
Well, usually $2 Tuesday don't include, it may include reduced popcorn. That's where they make their money, is it food?
Oh, yeah.
The markup on popcorn is almost robbery.
Well, here, I think what it is you basically, I thought it was free popcorn. It's basically in a shot glass. I mean, they ain't finna over nothing major. You basically doing 2 Colonel shots and carrying on, but they just doing enough to get you in there. That's all. That's all they trying to do.
The little kitty pack, because I've done that before where I wanted some popcorn but didn't really want a whole container. I've got like the little $4 kitty pack where they put the popcorn on the one little opening side, and you got a little drink and you get a candy. And I've done that before because I wanted some popcorn, but not a whole thing worth.
Yeah, they want you to get a whole big old vat of pop, which I'm not against it. I just can't finish it.
Exactly. You get partway through it, and then but when they're selling it to you, you're like, well, you can get this little skinny bag, or you can get this monster for another $1. And you're like, well, shoot, for another $1. And then you get halfway down the thing, the butter's gone, and you're like, it's cold. Yep. I don't even want this no more.
That's how they get you. They sell you that regular one for $200 and then the bigger one for $201. You're like, right. I might as well just get this big one in. What are you talking about? Why not just give me one option? Y'all about to just give me one option.
We went to see Black Panther. I went with Peggy and those to Black Panther with her family, and they were selling the plastic Black Panther tub with Black Panther because they know, so the souvenir item, and of course they added an extra $5 or so just because you were getting the Black Panther plastic. So the tub of popcorn went up to like $20 for the tub of popcorn. It's like that. I've spent $20. I didn't. I guess I did. We shared a one, and I paid for half of it. So it was like we saved $20 on one tub of popcorn. Did you know how many popcorn kernels we could buy for $20?
Over Redenbacher numbers.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was that. I've covered everything. Oh, let's look. I gotta turn on my the list for the implied volatility percentile list is pretty small. I think I put it in the chat actually yesterday. It was a very small list. This is the video about the pancake.
You're not sharing.
I'm not. Oh goodness, thank you. Let me find Zoom. There's Zoom. There's Zoom. Zoom. Okay, so this is the video about the pancake machine I talked about. It's in the chat. This is yesterday's. I pulled this out at the end of the day yesterday for the over 30 list, and it's pretty short now. That may be because earnings has passed for a lot of people and that things have just settled down a bit. But when I was looking for some trades that may have been this week expirations, Nike could give you an opportunity. Rivian, many of these are 50-cent spreads, so you're going to put $50 of collateral up, and then I'm plugging in my computer. $50 of collateral up, and then collect your premiums. So that's the list that I pulled out yesterday. For those, if you're looking for, and I gave you also in the chat yesterday, I updated some of the trades that I had. I put that long list of trades. June, this is the guy I was talking about, Larry Jones. So I did put that in here, the Mara and Riot video. He was talking about Tesla hooking up with Rivian, or Rivian hooking up with Tesla. So I put that video is here from Larry Jones. He's the one I was saying that's in with Stock Mo. This is yesterday. I was updating here. I think this was it. Yeah, updating the outcome. Some of the trades that were for the 1 week trial trades are starting to close and or come to the part where I got the stop loss in place. Remember, I talked about on Monday, I talked about putting that 2x stop loss in place, that if it got to where it was breached and then the value of it was 2x, then I was closing it off. So I've done that. And then I put in this SL means it basically hit the stop loss. So I closed it. Carvana was able to get closed for a profit. And so I have a couple more to update from yesterday too, but that's why I was trying to put an update from the trade so you could see. Ooh. Okay, so these were all the trades. I posted these back a few days, but I wanted to update like the outcomes of them as they went, so I can show at the end of this how did these all turn out, since there were so many of them, and we're looking at the 1 week trial I'm doing. Has anybody done any shorting? Anybody done any shorting? I did put a spreadsheet.
I did.
You did. So you tell us about it.
I got 10 shares of Beyond in my sim for I think $13.50, and the price is now dropped to 12 something. So I'm going to probably close it today.
Yeah. Gotcha. Good job. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I shorted Roku and it's doing good.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many shares did you short?
10 shares.
10 shares. You're live or in your sim?
Live.
Okay. And it's going well. You said you were shorting before you joined us too, though, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Coolly high. Did anybody do the 1 week expiration this week, or did everybody not go with that because of the 2 Powell things that were happening this week?
I got something to close for next week.
Okay, so you bought something, you sold for this week, but your expiration is next week?
Correct. Sorry, yes.
Yep, I know, I understood what you were saying. Gotcha. I was going to, those were Latchman's numbers, the shorting, shares, earnings was going on. Oh, let's see who's having earnings today. Today's Thursday, so Accenture, Darden had them this morning. I knew they were having earnings somewhere in there. FactSet, GMS, Methode, don't know them. Beyond Air, and I'm not sure who that is either. Oh, don't know who this one is. This one right underneath here. Short selling shares, if you want to watch the video from Monday, there it is. You can click this link. It is basically unlisted on YouTube, so it shouldn't be, it's not open to the public. But it's there for you to get it off YouTube. And
Hey, your girl with the SPX 0 DTE. I've been binge watching. What I do now is I go back to the beginning of somebody's early broadcast. So I'll go back to like 3 years ago, see what the cast was talking about, or whatever, before I start trying to catch up to the recent stuff. And so yeah, I like where she's going with it. That butterfly, broken wing butterfly. What's dope about what she's doing that I had never seen before is that you're putting the trade on as a buyer, but in the process, you're actually getting a credit. So you're still getting a credit even though you're buying, because it goes back to you remember when we were doing the buy, like it was like you buying two sell contracts to cover your one buy. It's basically that with an extra buy leg.
That's that broken wing. We actually talked about that strategy way back when we
exactly
stuff.
Exactly. So it's nothing that we haven't seen before. But so as soon as she started going through it, I was like, wait a minute, I swear we did this. But so it's literally the same stuff we'd already doing, with maybe a couple adjustments here and there. And so I definitely would encourage people to check it out, because it's some she got some good stuff so far. And that literally, I'm watching the videos, like I said, from 3 years ago, just to see where it all started. And it's been the 3 videos I've had are pretty interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching her back when we first started trading SPX and SPY. She used to just trade SPY, because you can see some of the videos she's talking about when it was 3 days a week. And then I drifted away. She has a lot of content because she used to post, I think, every day too. And then she went to buying that breakout, which is where we picked up the breakout strategy. That's why I gave you the link with just that search. And then she switched the breakout. She was buying calls and puts at the breakout on SPY. And then she switched over to selling credit spreads on SPX as a part of the breakout strategy. So, and if you're selling, you're going to need to have more than your 25K selling spreads, because you can't sell spreads in a cash account. You can buy calls and puts in a cash account, but you can't sell spreads in one. So she shifted over to selling at the breakout, that she's still using that breakout strategy. The guy yesterday in the video I posted, he was talking about the breakout strategy plus this was the TikTok video, breakout strategy plus volume. And I don't know if I'd heard the plus volume piece, and it may be that I just didn't listen to it, but he said basically if he's breaking out at strikes and the volume is there to help push it, this was what he was talking about, the open range breakout trading strategy. Again, this is a 1:24 little video, so he's just saying that's what one of his favorite strategies to use is that breakout. But that's calls and puts. Now keep in mind, anytime you're doing just calls and puts, if that's going to, if you try to make that a major piece of what you're working on, it's a whole lot, I'll say more risky and less consistent and less dependable than doing your selling stuff. So be careful. Stephen had asked for what about the breakout strategy? Just be careful. If you're going to, many people have flipped over to the buying side and they're like, they go over there, lose a bunch of money and say, let me just go back over here to the sellers, because there's a little more dependability. You're going to get base hits when you're selling. You may get more home runs as a buyer, but you also home run wins and home run losses. We don't want both of those. We really want to get base hit wins consistently. Not saying that an SPX breach won't hurt, because they do. So definitely you got to, what they say, Jamie said you got to pick your pain. In this case, you got to pick your pain.
The other thing about that lady, the Axe Options lady, is that in the early videos, at least the ones that I've seen, she hadn't started with that breakout.
Yes.
She was doing credit spreads. And that broken butterfly wing thing was based on just the regular credit spreads that we've been doing.
Yes, exactly.
So that was interesting, because I was waiting for it and I'm like, wait a minute, she ain't seen nothing about no breakout. So that didn't come until later. So
that showed up later.
But that goes to show you though that regardless of what you start off with, man, you always got to just leave room for making adjustments.
Right, which is why I always, I'm always introducing us or circling us back to our strategies that work for us. We weren't talking IB, that whole probability-based trading wasn't something that came into our realm until recently. And then we've circled back to more cash secure puts and covered calls, you know, just as we expand, SPX became a thing for us. As we expand our knowledge and look for and get what we're looking for, we work with strategies that are what we need. In the chat yesterday evening, I put this here, the shorting spreadsheet. It's kind of it's right underneath this dude, the covered call mistakes. Right underneath him is the shorting spreadsheet. So if you open this, basically it's, you know, very straightforward and simple. It includes, I'm trying to open it. Maybe it includes the stock you're trading, the day you entered, the day you exited, what was the price you sold at, and what was the price you bought it back. It keeps a track of the profit and loss and the tally. So this is the shorting spreadsheet that disappeared now. There it is. Shorting spreadsheet. I gave you some examples here at the top. These don't need to be yellow. Yeah, we can take that off. We don't need that. But these are two examples, a plus example and a, you know, when it goes your way and when it didn't go your way, just so you know that it's keeping tally. I don't want this to be based on that. I want this one to equal this. I don't want it to be adding up a previous stuff that's just a part of the example. So let me fix the formula here. There we go. And if you want, when you want to expand this down further, you just need to drag these down so that way it expands. I really just want no field. There we go. So that way the formula on column H and I, when you highlight that's one of these columns and you go to the bottom right, many of y'all know how to work Excel, so you may not need me to go through this, but you put a thing here and then when you get to this corner here, when the crosshair turns black, you can basically, you know, click and drag down and it drags the formula down into subsequent frames. So you click here and when you drag it down, it gives you, it's taking the formula down into the next columns or the next rows, okay? Grab this and then save a copy for yourself, right? So that way you can use this for yourself. But I just was putting, you know, just a simple spreadsheet. It's nothing fancy. I'm telling you now, it's not going to have all the fancy dancies. It does have the profit and loss column, which it basically is taking your borrowed price and subtracting your buyback price. If it's lower, then it's positive. If it's higher, then it's going to be negative. That's how that goes. And then the total over here is keeping track of a tally going down. That's what these are only two columns with formulas is H and I. The rest of these is data you have to input. The stock, the number of shares, your entry date, your closing date, what was your borrowed price, your buyback price, or you could say borrowed or sold at price, and then profit and loss and the total money. Need a refresher. A refresher on what? Saida? What you need a refresher on Excel? Yeah.
Oh no, when you were talking about the broken wing strategy.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to go back and grab it out of it was inside of a credit spread training we did. 'Cause I actually saw it the other day when I was looking through my stuff for YouTube content. I saw it. We had done back in the spy. I have to go look for it because we definitely have some slides. And so the examples are on a slide. So you could, you know, watch, you can look at the slide actually and kind of tell what happened. Yeah. So this is that's inside of our chat. You can go get the shorting spreadsheet here. Again, download it, open it, save you a copy and use that. You've got the Axe Lady. This was Jamie. This was what I put this link here is the breakout strategy. When I went to her page and searched for the breakout, these are the videos that popped up on her channel that included that. And then we have the thing for today. Okay, I think I was here. I thought I had logged in, but I had not. I'm almost done. Oh, we're after 9:15. I guess when I tell my stories on the front side, it goes longer than anticipated. All right. What else do we need to cover? I think we've got it all. So I don't need you. I need you. All right, let's go through our daily declaration. I declare I'm a great trader. I declare I am a successful trader. I declare I am a focused trader. I declare my wins exceed my losses. My account is growing more and more each week. I am a wise and knowledgeable trader. I always make smart and lucrative decisions for my portfolios. I declare I am a level-headed trader who does not trade my emotions. I declare money likes me. I declare I'm a blessing to others. And I declare I am a world changer. Lord, it is you who gives us the power to get wealth. Deuteronomy 8:18. You teach our hands to war. 2 Samuel 22:35, with the purpose of establishing your kingdom. Help us today to trade wisely and strategically in order to fulfill this purpose. Give us more than enough so we can have what we need and enough to be a blessing to others. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Anybody heard from Aminata? Is she and Rasta? Have y'all heard from Aminata and Rasta? Was Rasta on? Rasta was on yesterday. I think I saw him talking.
Rasta was on yesterday.
Yeah, Aminata was not. I may have to reach out to her. Anything else? I feel like we covered a lot. Thank you. Stay green.
What's going on Saturday?
This coming Saturday, I don't think we have anything going on. I don't think so. I'm available for some stuff, but I don't think we have anything on the list, on the calendar.
Yeah, we might want to work on back testing some stuff.
Did y'all do cash flow Saturday? No. Okay.
I wasn't in the mood to do anything regarding nothing after last Friday.
Okay, well there we go. I get that. I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, I have been there. I'm like, I'm ready to, throw it all off my desk.
Thank you.
I've been there. Promise.
Thank you. I might not toss a towel, but I'm tossing this toilet paper at the very least.
Yeah.
Paper towel, some getting tossed.
And I thought about needing to buy it back. So I was like, I'll throw other stuff. I ain't throwing nothing I gotta clean up later. So
there you go. Or I gotta call this company to replace. Nope.
Something I gotta replace.
Nope. So that reduced me down to hitting a pillow and a punching bag, really. That's all.
Going for a fast walk in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Or handling it, or overeating and not exercising and complaining about being fat, like a true American.
That's true. That'll work. All righty. So we're gonna do two things today. We're gonna watch Powell, make sure that we don't jump into trades too fast. That's one thing we're gonna do. And we're going to stay green, and we're going to
get this money.
We're gonna get this money. All right, I'll be in the chat. I am gonna be out and about a little bit today, but that doesn't mean I can't respond to things in the chat. I need to go to my school to make sure everything's set up and ready for me to start teaching again next week. All right, so we'll talk later. All right, I'll see y'all in the chat. And Power Hour.
Yeah, Power Hour, people.
See y'all later. Real quick, I just wanted to come on. This is Arlissa, Educator2Trader. Wanted to come on and tell you and ask you, I guess, to like and subscribe to the channel. If you like the content that I create and I'm, posting regularly, then go ahead and subscribe. That way you won't miss anything and you can be a part of all that we're doing here. I'm a coach to sellers. I'm an option sellers coach. If that's a vein that you don't know anything about or you want to know more about, then go ahead, subscribe and check us out all the time. All right. Thank y'all. I appreciate it.